Hello, it's me again, BJ in the kitchen. Today we are going to do a quick little meal. It's going to be some steak fajitas and fries, and I call this a short order. Now what we're going to do is we're going to slice up our onions, bell peppers, red peppers, and jalapeno peppers. And we're going to use just a regular bag of beef steak. You don't have to use the jalapeno peppers if you don't want to. So we're going to get right into this. This is going to be a really quick, easy meal. And happy Father's Day to those who are fathers. Thank you for watching my channel. And let's get started. Okay, so I'm just slicing these jalapenos. So I'm going to use 1.5. I like the flavor that it gives my food. But if you do not like jalapenos, by all means, don't put them in there. You can skip this part of the recipe. But I'm telling you, once you saute them, they're not going to be hot. Well, I don't know. So I'm not going to lie to you and tell you, because I don't know what your taste buds are. I can't wait to eat these fajitas. Okay, so we got that jalapeno sliced up. Now we're just gonna take this bell pepper. And you don't need a lot for this meal because I'm only using 1 bag of beef steak. And I'm going to show you what it looked like again. Now, if I was using 2 bags, I would use a whole bell pepper, a whole green bell pepper, and a whole onion probably, and 2 jalapenos. But I'm only using 1 bag. So, and there's not that much in there. So, I'm just going to use a half of everything, okay? So, we're just going to slice up these veggies. And like I said, we're not going to slice them too big and not too small. And then we're going to saute them. And put them off in the pan and saute them up. And then we're going to put this, and this meat is already pre-cooked. So that's the good part. That's why I say it's a short order. I don't have to do a lot of work. All I got to do is get my little veggies and stuff that I want in it together. And I'm going to put them all in there at the same time and saute them up. So we're going to do this red bell pepper. And you know what? If you like the yellow bell pepper, you can put that in there. If you like the sweet peppers, you could put those off in there. But the reason why I'm only doing this is just so these veggies won't go to waste. And I'm not cooking a lot, so I don't want to put all those different veggies off in there for just that small amount of meat. So, this is Father's Day, and I'm doing this little quick little meal here. Usually time I'd be cooking a big old spread and all like that, but today I'm just doing this little quickie and hope everyone is enjoying their Sunday. And see how fast we getting this done? Okay, so we can move on to this onion, and then we can move on to preparing this little quick meal. So I just cut my onion, and then I just slice it like that. because you don't want little small pieces. You want them pretty nice size. Because when you saute onion, you know it get translucent. The onion running away from me. Okay. And I love vegetables, so I want all of my stuff. I want to taste all of mine in there, so I'm not cutting them small at all. Okay, because I want the meat and the vegetables, so you just separate it before you put it in the skillet. So we all done. Yep, we all done, Keith. Well, I'm going to cut a little more. Okay, let me put a little oil in the skillet and get the grease hot. And I'll be right back. I'm going to show you how much oil I'm using. I'm not using a lot at all. So let's go over here to the skillet, because we're done with that already. Okay, there we are. So you just want to separate them. Okay, so let me clean my hands a little bit. We're going to go over here and start the fire for the meat. Okay, I'm using my non-stick pan. I got the fire on and it's on medium. So I'm just going to take a little vegetable oil. Very, very little. Okay, so we're going to let that get hot. Once this vegetable oil get hot, we're going to throw these vegetables off in there and saute them up a little bit. We're going to take them out and put the steak meat in there. And we're going to cook that up and season it. And we're going to combine it. And it's going to be great. Just get this oil warmed up. I'll be back once the oil get warm. Okay, the fire is hot now. I'm sorry, the oil is hot now. Might be a little too hot. But that's okay. I'm getting ready to put these veggies in here. Maybe for about 2 to 3 minutes. So I don't want them to get completely done. So I'm going to put them back in here when I put the meat in here. So again, you just want to saute them up. Let them cook till they get soft. And then we're going to take them right back out. So you don't want to cook them too much. And you don't want to cook them too fast. Uh-oh. The colors are so pretty. See, and everything in this pan is good for you. You might not like everything in this pan though. So whatever you don't like, if you don't like onion, don't put the onion in there. If you don't like the bell pepper, don't put the bell pepper in there. If you don't like the jalapeno, don't put the jalapeno. And if you don't like any of this, then what you do is you just skip this part and go straight to cooking the meat, which we're going to be doing that next. So you just want to keep stirring it around. Let that oil get all over them. Okay, and we're going to just let them simmer and cook like this for about 1.5 minutes. Then we'll come back over here and check on them. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna get the lid to this pan, and I'm just gonna let them sit here and cook like this. So I mixed them up so that oil is all over them. So see how shiny and pretty they look? So I'm just gonna go and get the lid and let these cook like this, and I'll be right back. Okay, I just wanted you to see how it looked with the lid on it. So I'm gonna let it cook with the lid on it for about 1 minute, and then I'll be back. I'll probably take them out at that time, depending on the texture of them. Okay, it's been about 1.5 minutes. So we just want to check on them. See if they're the texture that you want them. I want mine not soft, but not hard. I want them to be where I can kind of like break them. So I just want to let them cook maybe about 1 more minute. 1 more minute and they should be ready to take out. But you definitely want to give them a good stir. Okay? Make sure everything is cooking evenly. And if you are interested in any of the cookware that I'm using, the link will be on my website, on my YouTube channel, in the description bar. The website will be on there. Everything is from Princess House. So these are from Princess House. The non-stick skillet is from Princess House. All the cookware and all the stuff that I use to plate my food, all of it pretty much is from Princess House. So we're just going to let this cook for about 1 more minute, and I'll be back. Okay, I think we let them cook long enough. So, because I'm going to let them cook a little while longer once I put the vegetables in here. So we're just going to take these out for now so we can get the meat going. Okay, so what I'm going to do is add a little bit more oil. Actually, I'm just going to wipe this pan out. Give me 1 second. Okay, so I'm just going to wipe it out a little. And add the oil. And again, very little oil is all you need. And I'm using vegetable oil. And what we're going to do is we're just going to let this oil get hot. And we're going to glaze all this meat with the oil. And then we're going to season it up. We're going to season the meat up and put the vegetables back in. So you just want to turn all the meat so the oil can get through all the meat. Okay, so we're just going to let this meat cook for about 3 minutes. And I'm going to come back and check on it. And I'm going to cut my fire on medium low. Okay, so all the meat should be glazed with the oil. So I'm just going to allow it to cook maybe for about 3 to 4 minutes on medium low, or you can leave it on medium. It's up to you. Just make sure you keep an eye on it. And I'll be back in about 3 minutes. Okay, it's been about 3.5 minutes. So now you just want to turn the meat over. Just turn it over and let it cook on the other side. Even though it's pre-cooked, hey, BJ got to put her own spin on it. I got to make sure it's done. You feel me? I don't want to be biting into no chewy meat. That's going to take me all day to chew it up. So, just want to flip it and let it cook. Ain't nothing wrong with well done, right? Sure. Got to make sure it's well done, not burnt. Okay, that's what my honey say. Well done, not burnt. So that's what we want this meat to look like. Okay, so I'm going to let it cook for about 2 to 3 more minutes. And then we're going to put some seasoning on it and put the vegetables back in it. And then we're going to cover it up. Be right back. Okay, that's been about 3 minutes. So we have done cook this for about 7 minutes all together, and that's not bad. But by the time we finish, it's going to be about maybe 10 or 12 minutes, but that's still short order. Okay, I'm going to add some seasoned salt, and you just put however much you feel like you want to put in yours. A little pepper, garlic powder, and I like to use in a little accent. Now I like to use seasonings that everybody normally have in their kitchen. I don't believe in having you go out and buy a whole bunch of different kind of seasonings. I mean, some stuff require special seasonings, but for the most part, we can work it out with what we have in the cabinet, right? Okay, so now that we got our seasonings in there, I'm gonna put my veggies back in here. And then I'm gonna just cover it up and let it simmer for about 2 minutes. And I'm gonna use flour tortillas. And we're going to have some French fries with this. And probably, well, yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to have these fajitas and fries. Short order. Okay. So just mix everything all together so the seasoning can get in your vegetables. Don't that look pretty? I mean, wow, the colors, it's just so beautiful. Okay, but anyway, We're going to cover this up. And I'm going to put it on low. I have it on medium low. I'm going to put it on low. And I'm going to let it simmer for about 2 minutes. And I'm going to come back and we're going to give this a name. Okay, it's been about 3 minutes. Because like I told you, I want to make sure my stuff is done. It looks so nice and pretty. So I don't want to overcook my vegetables. So I'm going to just cut the fire off and keep the lid covered for maybe about 3 more minutes. I'm going to cut the fire off and just keep it covered for about 3 minutes. And then I'm going to do my shells. Once I do the shells and plate it, wow. Okay. So there we are. Got to get those fries done and get those shells done, and I'll be back. Be right back. Okay, so we're going to just use these flour tortilla shells, and I'm going to show you a little secret how I warm mine up. I got the fire on medium, and I'm just going to, you could cut it on medium or medium low, and I'm just going to keep flipping it over just to get it hot. I don't want to put it in a microwave, turn rubbery. So I just keep flipping mine on top of the eye. Make sure your stove is clean before you put your food on top of there. And just keep flipping it till it get nice and warm. And then put it on your plate. And you'll be ready to, ooh, hot. Okay, here's the next one. It don't take long at all. Just, you can put them in a microwave. You can put them in a skillet. I just choose to do it this way because it's quicker. So you just want to keep flipping them over. Let that heat get to them. And it works the same way as if you put it in a skillet, the same way as if you put it in a microwave. Okay. Now I'm gonna plate them. I'll be right back. Okay, so I plated my food. I made some homemade pico de gallo, so I put some on this fajita. And this one, I didn't put any on there. And I just have some Mexican rice on the side. Okay, so thanks for watching this video. And we're going to name these BJ Fancy Fajita Steak. Nope. That's too much, huh? Okay, they are called BJ's Fancy Steak Fajitas. There you go. I got it right that time.
I approve the message in this video.
Okay, Jackie approved the message in this video, and we're out. Thank you for joining me. Please subscribe, like, and share with a friend, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace and blessings. BJ Fancy Steak Fajitas.